What's up, guys? It is Kenny with Readysetink, and this week we're just gonna do something a little bit different. Um, I have been sick for the past week. My wife has been sick, and both my kids have been sick. So I was not sure if I was gonna be making a video, but here we are the night before my due date, and we're making it. And I've been meaning to want to just scroll through r/lorcana to see if there's just some fun stuff that we can talk about. I've seen other uh like bigger content creators do it, and I've always enjoyed watching them, but that was more based around like their community in general rather than like the whole like larger community. But I think this will still be fun. And if you guys didn't know, there is a Reddit forum for Lorcana, but personally, it's just not always as exciting. There's some good posts in here, but there's a lot of scrolling, filtering you have to go through. So we'll go ahead and check out this week's top posts and see how it goes. So here we got the first one. It is Togepi258, and he is still in shock that he managed to defend his title again. So you can see he is rocking the 3 champion set champs. So congrats to him, and you see the he's rocking that Black Eras t-shirt there. Pretty unique, pretty fire, and it looks like he's been doing a good job holding down the title. So congrats to him. You can see he got a good amount of upvotes and comments there. Pretty cool. And our next post here is another championship boasting post, or would you just say confirmation post, whatever it is that it is when you win your championship and you post it on Reddit. But here's their mat, card, their promo, and it looks like they even got a trove out of it, so that's pretty cool. Great price pack there. And here is one with my homebrew deck, so another champion mat. And here we see their deck list. It looks like it's the locations with Jim Hawkins, and it is Ruby Steel, so that's what they took home to win their set champs. Congrats. Here we have a post for revealing 2 new cards. Looks like it's Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh and Pooh's pirate ship, and they are both pirate themed. It looks like it's going to be a big theme with our next set, with it being in the Sea of Azurite. And here you got Rabbit, who is removing 1 damage, and you have your pirate ship here that is returning pirate characters to your hand from discard. So that's pretty good. Some pirate support there. We'll see how that works with more reveals. Our next post here is another reveal card. We got Heffalumps and Woozles as a new song, and that is a 2 cost. And you are pretty much giving the opponent a form of reckless that isn't exactly reckless. You're just stopping them from questing, and you get to draw a card. So a lot of draw card supports with these actions here. And as you see here, our next post is another card reveal. So it looks like this is the same user as the one from earlier. So here we got Mystical Tree. It's a 2 cost, 1 cost to move location, and it's Mama Odie's home. And looks like you're getting lore for having Mama Odie there, and you're moving damages, which is also the same thing that Mama Odie does. So you got a lot of damage moving here. So they are ready for that Mama Odie deck. Good luck with that. I'm going to stick with my hyper aggro because I am not good at card games. Here we have another reveal, new Hades. And this one is every time one of your characters is banished in an opponent's turn, you gain 2 lore. So that's pretty cool on a defensive end, especially if you're just questing your characters, and once they're banished during their turn, then you're just getting lore for it. So that's a pretty big win here. The only drawback here is uninkable and 3 strength, but it's not too bad. Excuse me as I have to sniffle and fight through my congestion. Here we have another card reveal. Same user. We got Little Simba here, and he is a vanilla 2-drop, but with a 1/4 stat line. These are the new stat lines that are coming out. It's not too bad. Letting them survive another turn or just being different instead of a 2-2. And here is the same user again, showing off a new genie. And he is evasive and he can draw a card just like Merlin Rabbit, but he is questing for more. So you see here, our top post of this week's Reddit forum has been championship posts and card reveals. So that is just some of the stuff that you got to scroll through. And here's a big one right here. We got the BOGO reveal, Chief BOGO, and he's now created a new meme template for us. So we got the older Chief BOGO, the one that uh, dishes out damage for playing a Floodborn. And we got our new BOGO this upcoming set, and this is the one who is the Gazelle fan. So here you got the cool. This is like the Drake meme here, where like that's the beans in there, and here is your bread and butter here. He's just vibing, looking at it all dreamily, and so that's what we got there. So that is a new meme template, and we're hoping to see some pretty good memes come out of that. We're gonna have to make some of our own too. Our next post here is Family Pack Rush Game Night. So this is a new game mode if you haven't seen it, and you're pretty much just running 2 packs and you're playing against each other with those 2 packs, which is a lot of fun. It deletes the structure of someone having a hard counter deck or just being very well versed in their deck, and you're just throwing in a bit of RNG there, hoping that you can get a better card than your opponent just based off of pack pulls. And I've also seen people play with their enchantments that they pull out of this. Usually it's a no sleeve game, so good luck with that. And with shuffling your cards, it's pretty hard to do. Here, I have to sneeze. I apologize, excuse me. We got another card reveal from the same card reveal user. It is Billy Bones, their second Billy Bones card. And he is banishing items or locations when he is banished. So he's a character that dies in the movie, and he's taking something with him when he goes. Thank you, Billy Bones. Here is another champion deck list here. I guess I'll share this list again since it got to add a new title to its name today. So you got the Hyper Aggro here, Library, Daisy, Lilos. You got your Illumineers, Quest, Piglet, and you got 2 Wendy's there. So that is your typical Hyper Aggro deck that was able to win a championship. Congrats. This person attended their first in-person Lorcana event, and they won a Mirror Bowl, which means that they got top 8. Congrats on that. So I hope you enjoyed your first in-person Lorcana event, and yeah, hope that you enjoyed it and is able to keep on attending. Here is another card reveal, a different user this time. So congrats to this guy for being able to post it and making it into the top of the week. And this is Bellwether. We'll have to see if that is the same name translated, but this is the big baddie from Zootopia. And it looks like we'll go ahead and just click it real quick. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, chosen opposing character gains Reckless. So it is another Reckless tech card, and this is for inking anytime you ink during your turn, right? So with the having this out and then inking for the start of your turn, you can do that. Or if you're running the Baja Blast Blue Emerald, then you are doing a lot of extra inking, which means you can add Reckless across the board. So that is a new card coming out. Here is neither a championship post or a reveal. It is someone buying Lorcana packs straight from the source, which it looks like they're at the Ravensburger Museum. And maybe this is in Seattle, or maybe they have one over in Germany. I'm not sure. But that's pretty cool that you're able to buy packs straight from the company when you went to go visit. So that's pretty exciting. That definitely deserves some upvotes there. Congrats. Another card reveal here. We got a new Scar coming to Azurite Sea. And I believe this one was a character card with Teeth and Ambitions. So that is there. You'll be able to run Teeth and Ambitions and this guy to spread it out. It might be play and quest. Let's see if we have a translation here. It is when you play him. And it looks like they're saying from the translation that it is not a may. It is a mandatory deal 2 damage to deal 2 damage. So you got to make sure that if you play Scar as your only character, because he will be taking himself out. Here is another card reveal by our card reveal user, and it is a support 1-drop action card, and you're drawing. So there it is for that support deck. Maybe with your Alice in Wonderland support card from I think set 2. I'll have to check on that one. But in your drawing cards. Here is a Nick Wilde reveal. And he is a Floodborn, but you see he is actually a Shift 1 Floodborn. So you can actually get him out on turn 2, which is pretty cool. And let's see, his translation is, while you have an item, this character cannot be challenged. So that's pretty cool. It's a type of almost evasive, but a little bit better. They got to get rid of that item before they can do anything, so that's cool. Here's another set champs post. Looks like they were able to get a legendary Mufasa while they were getting their top 8. Congrats on that. Oh, I almost thought this was an ad. I was going to skip over it. So me driving the locals that I get bodied at every time because they do a pin raffle every 2 weeks. He's crying driving the locals because he's just trying to get that pin. But it's also good practice. So keep going. You get games in and you start to understand it better. Practice, practice, practice. Just get those games in. But yeah, I get it. But you got to get that pin raffle. It's worth it. That was a good meme. Here we have it looks like back-to-back users on the memes. It says, what in the whoa now? I'm sure your gameplay isn't that bad. And then I can't remember what noise Penny Proud's dads make, but it's definitely a solid comedic noise. And it's just full of pixel porn losses, it looks like. And I feel that too. I miss the days of old pixel porn, and now we got Connect. So shout out to someone playing webcam games and just racking up losses. Here we got our card reveal user here, and we got a Basil, and it looks like here he's doing some more detective work and he's looking for an owl. And so this is a big mystery that is coming across Lorcana, and we're trying to figure out what owl this is and seeing if he's a good guy or a bad guy. We'll find out. Here is happy unbirthday, everyone. It is our card reveal guy again. And it is each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their deck in their discard pile. So you're milling. You're pretty much milling both you and your opponent. And it is a song card, so you're singing it for 1, which is pretty crazy. So you are able to sing this on turn 2 with your 1-drop. And that is something that will work for those Amethyst Mill decks you got going on. Here you got a new Mickey Mouse by our card reveal guy here. And he is giving Pluto a resist +1. So there's a couple Plutos out there that you want to give that resist plus. You got that Steel Mickey now to do it. And our next post here, as we are hitting the 14.5-minute mark, is another set championship deck list. So this guy won his set champs. He got that champ mat with a Blurple. So that's your Sapphire Amethyst. And it looks, it's the Cogsworth one. So you got that resist going across. And you got things like your Merlin and Madam package with your Big Elsa. So this pretty much does pretty well on both mid-range and late game. So congrats on doing that. Here's another card reveal from our card reveal user. At least this Naveen won't dominate the game, and this guy is just a vanilla 2-drop. And so nothing crazy like our Prince Naveen and our Enchanted last set. So he probably won't be $70 out the gate, so that's cool. Here we got another championship deck list, and here is a Ruby Sapphire Ice Block. So congrats on using the broken Sisu to get your enchant mat. No, I'm kidding. I think winning champs anyways is pretty cool to do, and it is worth bragging about it. I just don't like Sisu. But congrats. Card reveal guy, Dawson. Card reveal, not card reveal guy, Chief Bogo. And this is the Gazelle fan for that new Drake meme. Card reveal, not card reveal guy, we got Jumbo Pop. And this one looks like it is removing 2 damage and drawing a card. So there's that. And it looks like we're getting down there in the post, so we'll check out a couple more just to top off this video. Here we have the fastest most all in deck. He's a longtime Magic player, and he's trying his hand at Lorcana. He's got a box and 2 starter decks, and he wants to play with his girlfriend. He's a red player at heart, which I'm assuming is his Magic terms. I don't know the colors in Magic, but I'm assuming he's referring to red and Magic. He's having a hard time gauging what color combo resembles a linear aggro deck trying to win very fast. He's asking for deck lists. It looks like you got your hyper aggro yellow purple and ruby amber aggro with puppies. I wonder if that's Mufasa or not. You got Peter Pan and Pongo in there. But that was a different one. Oh, because it's running the Amber Peter Pan. Okay. Our starter deck. This person is saying, don't know why you're being downvoted. This build is much more preferable to a lot of the content on the sub. And that I can agree with, as we have been scrolling through just champion mats and card reveals. It is nice to see someone just throw out some conversation there, asking for some help. Although I also don't find fix my deck posts enjoyable either, but that might be just me. This one here is, does she get banished when she is first played? And I didn't play a song. The answer is, you read the card, you know what the card does. Unfortunately, that's the easy answer to answer anyone's question about cards in Lorcana, because it's pretty much straightforward. But yeah, it sounds like if you're not playing a song that turn, you are not keeping her at the end. So this card is not a turn 1 play. I can tell you that. Here is someone playing off meta. It's Ruby Steel. But I mean, by off meta, does it mean you just threw in a King Arthur, or you got your Rush cards and your Robin Hoods and your Tragic Beast? So there's not anything too crazy about this one. But I see it. You can call it off meta. Here is a red Mickey Mouse, and he is getting more strength for being at a location. Budget options for powerful cards. So we got the big Sisu that wipes the board. And we got the champion Robin Hood, and we got the Rapunzel. So it looks like they are looking for budget options to see what you can trade in. So Sisu, you got the Tremaine Maleficent Medusa. Rapunzel, you got Juliet Madrigal and Robin Hood. Looks like there's not much that you can swap out for Robinhood. He just does what he does. So there's a reason why those cards are expensive, and it's because no other card does what they do. Check it out. We got an Alter Simba Lost Prince card. That's pretty sick. I appreciate that. Thank you for not being a deck list, and thank you for not being a champ, Matt. So there we go with that. And here, oh, thank goodness this is the ad. I did not want to read this, and I was going to tell you guys that I ain't going to read all that, but it's an ad, so we're skipping over that. And we're going to end this recap of a week in Lorcana with a reveal card, and it's Rafiki, and it is a vanilla 2-stat line card. So we have been through probably 20 posts or so, maybe more. And we just came across a lot of reveals in championship. Congratulate me posts or deck lists. And, you know, if they're getting these top of the week posts, then maybe not everyone doesn't like it. Or maybe, yeah, like it looks like these people are enjoying seeing these posts. And I'm not mad at it. I just wish I could maybe read something a little different when I hop onto this for Reddit post or Reddit forum. But there is that. So thank you guys for anyone who's made it to the end of the video. I'm sorry that this was what I came up with this week, but I am sick and I am not able to focus much. And we'll see if we do this again next week or if we're going to check out anything else. But all right, thank you guys. See you next week.